Hey there, Sean Bailey, and welcome to this video here. Today we're going to talk about how much tech skill you should know in order to, if you want to have an online business, sell products online, get clients. I'm going to show you how to do it as far as kind of covering some of the tech end here. I'm not going to go deep into some stuff. I just want to make it real simple for you here. And you'll see that you don't need a lot of tech skills and you can just offload whatever you don't want to do. So let's just jump over to it and I'll show you. And for this one, we're going to be doing some good old mind map. So, as far as tech skill, first and foremost, probably known for this is building funnels, right? You need some kind of funnel builder. For me, I use ClickFunnels, obviously. It's probably supposed to be a capital F in there, but that's okay. They'll forgive me. I use ClickFunnels, but there's lots of other types of funnel builders out there. The great thing about this is that when you're using something like this, you're just building a page, using a template and going in and configuring it afterwards. You don't have to start from scratch. Start with a blank page, anything like that, and it's like just so super easy. Now here's what not to do. Go in there and start playing around in the funnel builder itself and just going into a page and moving this around and playing. I mean, you can do that for a little bit, but I mean, if you're trying to build your funnel, you should have all of your stuff straight first, and then it's just super easy and fast to build your funnel. You've got all your info, especially your copy, all your sales messaging, and then you're just throwing into the templates. Next thing you need to know how to do, this is kind of more of a marketing skill than a tech skill, but still you need to know how to write some type of an email campaign. Funnel Scripts has just every manner of script that you can use for online marketing, sales, that type of thing. But another way to do this is to collect yourself a nice swipe file. And you go and sign up for any kind of direct mail package through anything like Rodale, Agora, any kind of especially financial advice. Go sign up for any type of physical product free report that they can send you, and you will get a ton of awesome headlines, sales copy that you can take and use and throw into your own business, whether it's email, campaigns, headlines, especially though because good subject lines are really just good headlines, right? The next thing that you can do is if you sign up for other lists, people's email list, you can go and save the emails that made you open and add those to your swipe file. So as far as the next one, tech-wise though, is going to be an email autoresponder or CRM, some way to manage the people who sign up and join your list, whether they're leads or they're customers or whatever. But you want to use it to set up your automation and campaigns. And automation and campaigns, it really isn't as bad as it sounds. It's actually quite simple. A lot of the things today use very visual workflows, so you can kind of it's a little bit easier to follow than not having a visual workflow. But my advice is to start with kind of a linear automation before you get fancy. So if someone signs up, it doesn't matter if you're sending them 50 emails, just kind of keep it to one automation before you get into if they do this, then this. But you do want to set up some way to kind of separate when someone transitions from being a lead to a customer, because you don't really talk to them the same, right? So the next thing tech-wise that I do is WordPress, as far as managing the old SeanBailey.com blog, putting blog posts on there. Also use it to post new products on the website and bring in new clients. Believe it or not, if there's a link on there to get access to me, that's because I'm bringing on new clients. And then the moment I don't want to, I can just go in there, make a quick change in WordPress, and close it off for a little while. Next tech skill is Photoshop. I kind of have a 15-minute rule with Photoshop. If I can do whatever I need to do in 15 minutes or less, preferably less, then okay, I'll do it myself. If it's more, then I'm going to send to someone else. So an example of that would be like an ebook cover. So I can make myself an ebook cover in Photoshop pretty easy, but if I was doing some big product collage, it's going to take me longer than 15 minutes. Boom, I'm going to Fiverr.com that and get somebody else to do it for me. The next tech skill I would recommend is video recording. So I use Camtasia, but I think the Mac equivalent is ScreenFlow, and the fun stuff is recording, hit and record, and listen to yourself talk, and If you love the sound of your own voice like I do, it's just a treat every time you get to do it. But the main reason is that video is a business asset. Every video that I make, like that I'm able to use and get like more than just a video out of it. There's a lot of ways that you can repurpose your content, especially when you start with video. The downside is that video editing is slow and tedious. And again, that's something too slow, too tedious. Send it over to Fiverr. Somebody will do it for you. I promise. You can find somebody to do anything for you, put it on Fiverr. Next thing I do myself is stats, numbers. I don't mind that side of things. And for that, I just throw it into like Google Docs, Dropbox, create a spreadsheet on there. Track the data because I'm okay with that type of stuff. Now, the next thing I would say on here is to add another category, just kind of on the fly here, would be podcasting. There's a sweet app. It's called Anchor. Throw it on your phone and then hit record. And the nice thing is that it puts out to different networks. It's hard to talk and type. So, like iTunes and Spotify and like I think it's up to 9 different networks that if you publish one podcast episode, it'll go to 9 different places. So you get like a 9-to-1 ratio just by publishing a podcast. Right, so there's kind of an extra one that I kind of came up with as we were doing this video here. So the stuff I outsource is like I say, big graphics. If it's like doing a product collage, something really fancy, or something where it's like I say, it's just going to take me more than 15 minutes because my time's too valuable to be spent trying to figure out how to do something in Photoshop. Right? Because I'm okay with Photoshop, but I'm not a master. Other stuff that I get outsourced is transcription. So I'll take an audio and then I will send it off to get it transcribed. And then I'll get this humongous block of text back. And then I'll take that block of text and I'll hand it off to an editor to turn into something where it's actually like visually like readable, and I can go in and just do some final editing. And then, of course, I'm not an accountant or an administrator. So there's, certain business elements that I outsource as well and have somebody else take care of. So that's it. I wanted to make this one kind of nice, short and sweet for you here because I was just looking through as far as issues and, like what type of problems do people have. One of the things was how much tech skill should you know. So if any of this type of stuff is holding you back, there isn't much on here, like I say, that you can't offload, right? If you're like, I don't want to like build a campaign, or I'm not so good with WordPress. Like if you set up a website and set up a WordPress blog, you can pay somebody to do whatever you need done in WordPress, right? Same with any of the elements on this page here. And if you like this video here and you want some more goodness and you want to see how to actually get started selling online, if you haven't started selling online, just click on the link on the screen or go to seanbailey.com/new book and you can get access. I'll see you inside.